sunny day. We're in the middle of a field, and of course that can only mean one thing. I'm in Wales for Oakwood. Welcome to Wales. You can hear speed. Here's speed just over there. You can't hear it. You can hear it. Sorry for the winds. Nasty winds here. You're going to get a lot of that. Sound quality is going to be terrible yet again. Oh, I wonder what that is meant to be. Getting a bit distracted here. It's not just me by myself here. We do have a new person. Welcome. What's your name?
Hello, my name's Khalid.
Khalid, welcome. Used to work with Khalid back in the day at Chessington World of Adventures, if you don't mind me saying that.
Yeah, no, actually, go for it.
Yeah, so we've got a little bit of theme park history. Many years ago, back when we were like 16 or so.
Babies, little babies.
We were tiny little babies, and now we've come to visit the wonders of Oakwood. And this is an interesting park. This is Khalid's first time here.
Indeed, always love getting to a theme park for the first time.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting one. It's also late night things, after dark I think they call it, which is 10 PM ride close, well 10 PM park close, and yes, it's going to be very interesting. Ride availability isn't going to be great. It never really has been here, but particularly in the most recent years it's been a little bit terrible. We are now going to go to... I know what that was. That used to be the admissions building. Yes, yeah, that literally used to be the admissions building just there, and that was the station for it.
Oh, okay.
So they've moved the entrance. That was the entrance. And now they've clearly decided, as of
Hence the
this year,
entrance this year.
yes, and very Alton Towers-y style with this wooden pathway and the festoon lighting is over here. That might mean that the train no longer exists, because it seems to be outside the park boundaries. A bit strange. Or maybe it does still exist. This park is very weird, as I'm sure you will find out, and Khalid will find out.
You know what, I'm all for the weird, I really am, so like, bring it on.
Yes.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, weirdness does make everything a lot more interesting, particularly when there's not a lot to go and explore. There's 2 coaches here, which means there's at least, 3 coaches. It means there's going to be at least 150 people here, based on the coaches being full. Oh no, there's 4. Oh god, we might have a busy day.
It's 150, I think that's probably 140 more than there was when you were here last time.
Yeah, very much so. Oh look, new for what year are we in? 2024. The Admissions Plaza. Wow, it's got music, it's got barriers, it's got an entrance thing. They don't do turnstiles here, they've literally just got a host.
Human
Who will have to check our ticket, which we have bought online. I've used Tesco club card vouchers for this. So it's cost me £2 plus like a tenner our things. Very useful indeed. So yes, let's get inside and start off exploring. So we've just entered the park. Wow, that's a nice new little entrance plaza, to be honest. Really small, but kind of keeps the park contained to an extent. I mean, you could literally just walk around there. Obviously don't condone it through the thing, definitely do not do that. This park's very different in like sort of security and barriers. It doesn't kind of have those kind of issues, luckily, or at least as far as I'm aware. So yes, we come in. We did ask the admissions host what's happening with the train, does that still exist? So in the olden days you used to have a train over there, the station at the main entrance, and you could go all the way around onto the loop onto this station here, which is obviously just around the corner from the main entrance. Neither of those are in use, but the train is in use. Apparently there is a stop in Netherlands now. Netherlands, not the Netherlands, and it's a round trip We class it as an actual ride rather than transportation now, which is good, I think. I'm going to say that's definitely a good thing, to be honest. But it's interesting how it goes outside the park boundaries into the car parky area and around without it being like fenced off or anything. Very strange. Anyway, into here, as I was saying, ride availability is not going to be very good. This is drenched. I've not seen this ride operate for a while. They've posted on their Facebook page that it's still waiting its boat from the manufacturer. So clearly they expect it to reopen at some point. But yeah, they wanted it to open for summer apparently, at least according to the website at the beginning of the year. They're expecting it to open in summer, and now they've put an update saying it is waiting on the boat. So unless you want to walk up the lift hill and slide down that, you ain't gonna get on it. And I don't condone that either. No.
It's a shame though, isn't it? That drop looks so steep.
Yes.
Really steep.
It's a thrill ride. You get absolutely drenched on it. Hence the name. It's got nothing to do with the sponsorship that it used to have. I think it doesn't have it anymore. But yeah, it was named after the water, drenched. It used to be hydro back in the day.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So what's your first impressions of this tiny little area and entering the park?
Well, it's leaving me in suspense. I know there's more to come, but you know, it's sort of whetting my appetite.
That's it. Yeah, you can barely see it, can you? As you go through, you saw like the top of Speed over there. You can see Vertigo there, and obviously you see Hydro drenched there. But apart from that, everything else is a bit hidden.
Yeah, a little bit. So, yeah.
Right, shall we go and explore?
Yeah, let's
see what's available and around. They do have a ride measurement board.
The fun begins. See, they know there's nothing going on.
Yeah,
here.
There's no fun here. We don't do any fun in the admissions area, and certainly not around a closed ride. No fun down here. Yeah, you have to go past this, which is an interesting restaurant-y type thing. They did this up a few years ago. It used to be grotty, and now it's slightly less grotty. It's very cafe style.
What's that dome there?
That dome over there is the Bluestone water park, which is separate. They used to own Oakwood. They sold it in 2005-ish. So there was a caravanning type site and cabins and all that kind of stuff. Really nice area. And then you've got this right next door.
Okay.
But as you can see just there, oh, it's got its lift hill back.
There's people in there.
And there's people in there. Oh my god, it's open.
It's open.
It is. I can't remember what it's called. It was, for a tiny bit, James and the Giant Peach.
Right.
But they didn't have the IP for it. I think they tried to do it copyright free. That's what I'm pretty sure of. It only lasted one season. They got told off by the Dole Foundation, and the area and the rides got renamed. Yeah, kind of need to follow licensing laws and stuff like that, don't you? This is a lovely entrance, as you can see here. Got future development, which has been like this for a few years. There was a golf course there originally, a mini golf, but they're clearly not doing anything now. Where would you like to go first? I assume you want to do a big coaster of some sort.
Yes, that'll be quite nice. Travelling all that, all those miles.
All that way, yeah. So he's from London. I'm around the Stoke-on-Trent, Birmingham area. And yes, let's go. Would you prefer to do Megaphobia first or go over to Speed first?
Where's closest?
Megaphobia.
Yeah, let's head to Megaphobia.
Let's go to Megaphobia. We're going to walk past Vertigo. This is a paid for extra. I think it's 30 quid or something like that. You can have up to 3 people. It goes up like that. You go into a little vest style thing. You get hoisted up.
You say 30 quid?
Yes.
That's almost as much as I paid for my entrance ticket.
Yeah, it is pretty much how much I paid. Yeah, I think I paid £32 is how much it would have been, something like that. Maybe even less in advance, I can't remember. But yeah, you go all the way up, and then you release it yourself, and you free fall for a bit, and then you fly out. it's a paid for attraction because it's got no throughput at all. See, they've just pulled it out. And off they go. Yes. Not sure if those are your kind of cups of tea, Harlid.
I've never done one before, and don't anticipate in changing that.
No, good, because I'm exactly the same. You need a minimum of 2 people, and I would not be doing it with you.
Quite comfortable spectating that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a very nice spectatory type attraction for us. So past this lovely wood chip fence here, and we're talking a lot through here past Vertigo, and then just hidden around this corner, well, straight ahead of us in the corner, is the best wooden roller coaster in the UK.
Okay.
There you go.
That is quite the claim. Obviously, I can't dispute that. I have no opinions.
You've got no opinions yet? Have you done all the other wooden roller coasters in the UK? Is this the last one for you to tick off?
Yeah, apart from that one in Gulliver's.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Because you need a child for that.
I do, yeah.
Yes.
A child for that.
Yeah, and that causes complications in cost and time. So, you know, none of that probably anytime soon. Past bobsleigh. Let's go and see Megaphobia. Yes, I can. Ooh. Oh, they've got the lovely area audio that they had last year. It's cheap, it's tacky. I don't like it. They've got some lovely area audio. Harlid can't give us his opinion on that yet. He hasn't heard it, but by gosh, he will hear it by the end of today. Oh, you'll love it. That's yeah, there used to be a bridge here. That was exciting. Went over to this little island, which we now can no longer see. There is a chair over there. Someone brought a chair over there and left it there. But yes,
looks like it's had some considerable retracking.
they have, as of last year. So that was nice and new for us, and it makes it a very good first drop. Here's the train. Probably going to be on one train. In fact, it's definitely on one train. This ride can run 2 trains. It does have 2 trains, or it used to have 2 trains. Don't know whether they're on the track at the moment. It looks like it'll be a 1 train special for us. Let's go and ride in. No on-ride videos, unfortunately. We'll just have to see it from off-ride. Ooh. And there we go. First ride, Megaphobia. What did you think on your first ride? Bear in mind it is still, well, it's not the morning, it's the afternoon, but it's towards the beginning of the day.
Yeah, so we're on road 2, and that is a solid coaster. Even though towards the front, you can quite easily say it's got the best first drop of a wooden coaster in the UK.
Yeah.
By far. Really good layout as well. A really good fun ride, and I'm keen to want to do that towards the back, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, that's a solid coaster. Really impressive.
Yeah, back row will be very good. Let's squeeze out this bit. Yeah, it's definitely more a back row ride, and it gets warmer during the day, like most woodies do.
That's going to be running for a while, so
yep,
quite nicely that one back for sure.
Yes, yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what we think of it later. Shall we? Very nice. Right, straight into the rest of the park, of which now is probably the time where Harlid will notice how small this park actually is. So we're currently in the centre of the park.
Are we in the hub?
Yeah. This is the main hubby bit. This is where the After Dark event goes on, because you can tell because it says After Dark. They have a DJ type thing here. The fireworks goes off just there. We've got Megaphobia, and behind that is where Spooky 3D should be. over in that area, and the old Dole area, which isn't the Dole area, Spooky Land, whatever it's called. And then over there, got treetops, over there, Speed. So it's as far back as it goes is there, but there's a little bit just beyond that. And then just behind Bounce, which is that big bit there, is as far as it goes there. So yes, it's a small park, you can get around it in 5 minutes. So yeah, it's tiny, and it's got a few things to do. But yeah, it's mainly for this big event that they do currently every Wednesday and Saturday in August, and the bank holiday Monday. And probably the only time really it's worth coming here. Maybe their scare event later on. But yes, let's go. Shall we have a look at Speed perhaps?
Indeed we shall. Yeah.
And
looking at it right now.
Yeah, looking at it and how slow the lift hill is. Over it goes. Yeah, this park is weird. It's Coke Zero, and it's, well, it was Pepsi, but they've all got Coke cups, so maybe it's now a fully Coke park. At least last year it was a Pepsi park, but they also sold Coke bottles everywhere. And unfortunately, Bounce will be shut today because they had an incident with it, with an e-stop, which didn't go as they wanted it to. Stuff on that is all online if you're interested, but it looks like they're just going to leave that there. And
was it a shot tower or a drop tower?
It did both.
Both? Oh,
yes,
okay.
it had 2 cycles, shoot and drop. It was closed for years because it needed a part and they don't want to spend money on the parts. Then eventually they got it open, I think last year, maybe 2022. And now it's dead again because of the e-stop. The ride e-stop, which did do as it's meant to, and just wasn't very comfortable. But I don't know whether you watched that video at all.
No, I didn't know. I didn't see that video,
no. It's interesting. They've got on their own website. Oakwood decided to combat the misinformation, so they've put it on their main website with the full video because someone had been filming it from offside. And you can see exactly what it does. Yeah, okay.
There's been a lot of misinformation lately, isn't there?
There's a hell of a lot of misinformation. No, unfortunately. What a wonderful world we live in nowadays. But yes, back to Oakwoody stuff. This will probably now be closed for at least this year. Hopefully they'll have it back open next year, based on Oakwood's track record. Who actually knows? But yes, very slow Speed just going over there. And sounding wonderful. Let's go do it. So walking through here, Harlid is experiencing oh my god, sorry, I've just been distracted by it. They've painted. They finished painting the supports. Wow, I was here last year and they painted some of these black, but not all of them. This year, they now painted all of them black, but now they need to do the track. Maybe the track will be next year. But it used to be a hideous green supports, an orange track, and now it's black supports and mouldy orange track. Who knows what colour it's going to be. But yes, Harlid is just experiencing the safety of this park. Very different to what we're used to elsewhere. Oh, you're noisy, you are. Anyway, yes. Trellis fencing, Harris fencing around the bits where you might get injured. Everywhere else, it's just a nice small fence. Just comes up to me, topping me legs. Oh, it's a pathway for staff because their staff building's just there. But yes, there's no 6-foot high fences here, Harlid.
Oh no, absolutely not.
No, just please keep out. You know, probably wouldn't have been the nicest thing. I know you'd have to properly jump up and do all sorts of stuff here, but yes, the safety is more in the traditional sense here. There. It's fine. It looks like it might be on 2 cars today. Oh my god, it is!
Oh yeah, it is. Because I was thinking they've got that.
This is the first time in a while I've seen it on 2 cars.
Oh wow!
Yeah, last time I came... Oh, it's so loud. Last time I came here, on after dark event like this, they were running on 1 car. And there was no queue. 1 car, 8 people, no queue. This, 2 cars, and it's got a 5-minute queue.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, so.
Yeah, maybe even less. Because I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 16 people in front of us. There's 2 cars.
That lift does take probably about 5 minutes itself. To get up.
Yes, that's very true. But this queue line's quite nice. It's just a big looped circle.
Around a rock.
And a rock, which looks like it's from Forbidden Valley. There you go. And just behind there is Neverland. Not that you can see it from here, but you can see it from the other way around. Speed no limit sign. And a ride from Camelot. Was it Camelot? It's from A Park. Look how slow that goes. Right. In about 6 years' time, we'll get on it. Wow. Slow. Ah, there we go. Well done. Oh, and look, the next car's already off. Wow. Speedy loading. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely repaints of the track. Well, of the supports. Eventually, we will probably see some nice colour. It's so loud. Track. Be interesting to know what colour track they will be going for in the future. Take your guesses now in the comments. You've got until they paint it to it, and then the winner will win a well done in the comments. Well done. What was your opinion on that? What did you think?
Lives up to its name. It's fast. We were front row, so we're getting all the breeze in our face.
Yes. Speed with no limits.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if this is controversial, but I'd take this drop over Saw.
I would too, actually.
Yeah.
Genuinely would. It's not beyond vertical or whatever it is. It literally just goes straight down. But I think that makes it a better.
Yeah,
and you don't get the ka-chunk at the bottom that you get in Saw. But
I'll tell you what, that air time,
yes,
it's crazy. You're like,
you do fly out your seat there, which is absolutely fantastic, to be honest.
yeah.
Just what you want. But yeah, apart from that, it's straight over the fence. Maybe it's a ride area, maybe it's not a ride area, who knows. Anyway, yeah, apart from that bit being nice and smooth, it's a little bit jolty.
Yeah, the profiling some places is quite quirky, shall we say.
Yes.
And you really do know about it.
You can tell it's one of the earlier types of Euro fighter.
Yeah. And I think, we do need to sort of take that into account. That it was one of the earlier Euro fighters. But you certainly do know about it. As soon as you come into that brake run, you're like, oh, yes.
Yeah, it's not something you can stay on. Need a little bit of a breather. Yeah, but that airtime is always fantastic.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, I think the first half of that is great, and the second half is mediocre, isn't it?
Yeah, the second half is basically the helix.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a couple of helixes just like that behind us, and then it finishes. But yeah, other than that, it's quite a solid coaster really, and it's quite impressive a park like this has it. Obviously this was put in during the actual heyday of Oakwood, before everything went a bit tits up for them. But Oh, it's nice that it's
To be
here.
fair, with Oakwood, it's the top two that they can be proud of, this and Megaphobia.
Yeah, and it draws the crowds, and they're both re-rideable. You can re-ride them.
Yeah.
Talking of rides, should we go find another one?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Something which is amusing, and something which I won't be doing, but very good fun to watch, is Waterfall, which is a slide into a big pool, and are you able to stay in without falling off? Let's see what these two are like. They might be experts. The adult's an expert, the kid is not. The kid fell out. There we go, look, very minimal wetness. It's got a wet back. The kid, on the other hand, completely and utterly drenched. Yeah. I don't think I'll be very good at that.
Socks ruined for the day.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You'll be getting squelchy feet forever. Yeah. No thanks.
You like the trains?
Yeah. Bit of treetops. Whatever you do on treetops, do not switch it off. Do not switch off. But yes, a little bit of treetops. Let's see what it's like. See all that. They've changed the treetop exit shed. Weird. Into a kind of shop, kind of area, kind of thing. Wonder if they have to wheel those out back home later on, or whether they've got like a trolley or something to put all their stuff in. Or do they just leave it all out overnight?
Yeah.
Who knows?
They're incredibly trusting with the ride area fences, so I wouldn't be surprised.
They're very trusting with everything here. We've just come off the treetops, so it looks like they've painted some of the supports there as well black. Ooh, very exciting. What did you think of that?
You know what? It was really the first drop actually caught me off guard because we were right at the back and it's such a long train, and because I was on my own, you've got yanks and then incredible laterals as well. I was like, whoa, okay, I'm gonna have to treat this seriously, embrace myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a good little family coaster. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's definitely something where you think, oh yeah, it's going to be tame, it's a kid's thing, and then yeah, you get flung about. It's very good actually. What it is, again, it's a re-rideable coaster.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it helps because there isn't very much here, as I'm sure we've pointed out. Well, I've pointed out quite a few times now. Yeah. But the stuff which we have done so far, very re-rideable, which is brilliant.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we're on the smaller stuff. Well, there is another coaster, one last coaster to do, bobsleigh, and a load of smaller attractions. Should we go and explore? Let's go do something. Prepare to be depressed. We're going into Spooky Street, and it's looking a little bit worse for wear. We were here last year, we came visited last year. Oh, someone's painting it up. How nice. There is a dark ride.
But is there?
Yes, there should be. It's on all the maps, it's on all the signage, it gives you a height restriction. It would be in there, but for the past couple of years, it's been shut. Don't know whether they're trying to do it up or not. We need to go up this little path here. But this was Spooky 3D. And as you can see, rest in peace. Don't know when they intend to bring that back, if any at all. The only thing they've done since I last visited is, looks like nothing. It's got some nice flowers around here. It's got a scare attraction, which is only open for a couple of days a year. And the bouncy bit, got a nice teacups, and then through this big old peach. It's not a peach, it's a pumpkin. It's called a creepy crawler. But yes, this is a very disappointing area. And just there, just when that kid's walking there into that area, used to be Brer Rabbit. Used to be a dark ride train. You can go on a train, goes round, and it goes into a dark ride.
Another dark ride that is.
Yes, and apparently the shed and everything is still in there. So all the theming and everything like that is still behind those trees. Don't know how true that is, but judging on this place, probably incredibly true. But yes, just there was the station, and then there's a big dark ride kind of building, kind of like the warehouse there, which has it.
Reminds me of those disused platforms you sometimes get on railways.
Yeah, on the railway, yeah. Ooh, it's spooky in here, isn't it? Oh, there's actually a queue for the creepy crawler. It's the last roller coaster. It's a pinfire. It's interesting. Let's go and explore. It looks like a beehive. It's plugged in at the top. There's nothing the other side. There's just an extension cable. But yeah, it's beehive. I don't know. We'll be on it soon. Well, what did you think about that?
I'm not a massive fan of that. It's a once and done for me, you know. Got the cred, we move, you know. Mate. It's like every part of my body got banged up.
It's vile. It looks rusty. It feels rusty. It's not very good. My restraint was like, boop, 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 boop. It wasn't secured in properly whatsoever, and it's just a dreadful ride. It's cheap. It's tacky. It doesn't fit in, and yeah, that's bloody awful. And that's the kind of investment Aspro put in this park nowadays, because that's relatively new. Other things. Yeah, definitely a one and done.
Yeah, definitely the weakest we've done so far.
The weakest, yeah. The other three, we can repeat rides. That, yeah, you don't want to do it again. Great investment. But what is useful going up the lift hill is that you can see Brer Rabbit does exist. All the shed is still over there. So, yeah, the rumours are true. Brer Rabbit is alive. You just can't access him. Yes. Right, let's go out of this horrible spooky area into some better place, please. Hop, skip and a jump forwards. Yes, this is the old admissions area. We've popped out to Haverfordwest, really nice town. And okay Weatherspoons, but a really nice town. Lots of crochet things around today, which is lovely on the bollards. Yeah, and now it is 20 to 5. We've still got another 5 hours and something left until the park closes. Well, fireworks at 10 PM, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I love a bit of pyrotechnics.
Yes. Yeah, it'll be hopefully quite nice. They've always had quite good fireworks here, so we'll have a look. I do like how you can just be like, nah, let's not go for the entrance, let's just walk down the path and go into the park that way instead. But no, we've got our hand stamp. The hand stamp is interesting. Won't tell you how, because you could easily do something, but don't. So yeah, heading straight back in. Let's go and explore some areas which we haven't seen yet today. Ooh. Harley pointed out earlier, I'm not sure whether we mentioned it, but there's no Oakwood sign. No Oakwood sign at the entrance. There's a little bit there, as you can see, but it's really just words on a planter. Whereas, yeah, you'd expect there to be some sort of thing here, or maybe in this area, or
It's a little underwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Entrance plaza.
Yeah. It's also strange that you can just go over that fence there when they've got some lovely berries. Yes, let's head straight in. Let's head into Neverland. Yes. It's a themed area, or was a themed area. And it's IP free. Well, it's an IP, but it's copyright free. It's over 100 years old. So they can have it. Nice. When this first opened, this actually looked really quite nice around here.
Yeah.
Since then, slightly worse for wear now. Journey to Neverland. There was an indoor thingy here, but I haven't seen that open for a few years. So I don't think that exists anymore. And they do say the train is up there, that you can do the round stop thing. Oh, there's a little billboard thing out the front. Maybe it'll tell us who it's open. Looks like something that used to be here. Do you have a quick nosy at the sign of the station? But yeah, they've got a police phone box. Cool box. Ah, all aboard the Neverland Express. Trains depart from 11 AM on the hour and every half an hour until 5:30, and it's 4:46. So we've got 10, just over 10 minutes until it goes. Yeah. So we have a quick wander around and then get the train before it goes forever. So that's a bit interesting. Yeah, as I was saying to Harlid off camera, they used to use it at the main entrance, and then you could go all the way around and get off basically where that gift shop is, pretty much next to the entrance. So it was a nice little thing, but kind of pointless. Whereas now they've decided to shove it into this area, which is Peter Panny, Hook's House of Havoc. Oh, it's a soft play area. And then there's the log flume from, I think it was Camelot.
Oh, was it?
When it went, yeah, these rides, there's also a roller coaster. There's an additional roller coaster, I forgot.
Is there?
Bang! Yeah, there's an additional roller coaster. It's called Crocodile Coaster.
Oh.
Alright, let's go do it, if it's open. So, yes, I've got a little log flume. Oh, is it? Thanks for letting us know. Oh, right, okay. Cool, thank you. Oh, there we go, we almost did. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. What a sad time. Well, there you go. If we didn't come in here, you wouldn't have known there was a ride that you've now missed out on. Whereas now you have missed out on it.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's a little bit camera, as you can see just here. Cute little coaster, but apparently shut. That's a sad time. Right, let's have a wander around, see what else we've got before the train. And looking at the entrance lied. We got spoofed. I can't think of a word. But look, it's open. The crocodile coaster with two tiny little trucks and a massive long platform for what it is. Let's go do it. Would anyone like a bin? Charles, zoom in. Bins. They seem to have replaced everything. They've got what do you call them? Recycling now, because it's law in Wales. It says on all the signs, and all the old bins are now living all together in a nice little graveyard. Bins. How exciting!
It's literally a bin dump, isn't it?
It is literally a bin dump. Yes, and you do get to go past the lovely staff area here, which is just the other side of here, and that is falling to bits, much like the rest of the park. So, feel sorry for them. But they do look like they've got some very comfortable sofas in there. At least one of them was laying down on it, so I'm assuming it's not the worst. I don't know, they tried to sit and they slid. Look how slow speeded. Go on.
A good Photoshop if you crop out all the that has come out very
yes, it's an interesting area, this. It's a little bit, well, as Harlan said, it's the best themed area there is here, but it's also the only themed area here. We need to go get the train. We've managed to get the train. Yay! Let's hop in. And it's just on time. Look, he's about to go. In we get. Loads of room. All this space. It's like a guard's van. Got all the luggage space. No. There's no rise of those planes. Oh. Train, off we go. Someone's had their shoes behind. A shoes off experience. How strange. I think that's a new station. At least I've never noticed it before. Lovely taxis. I need to put my arm in. Station. Spooky 3D still on that sign. Why? You clearly do not exist. New bins. And now we're outside the park boundary. Yeah, tour of the outside of the park. Children drive slow. Adults, whatever speed you want. And back to the station. They've named one of the planes after an enthusiast. Mark Megaphobia Lewis has ridden Megaphobia probably the most times out of anyone. I think he's a local lad, at least he's a Welsh lad. But yeah, that's nice that they've...
got a local enthusiast.
Yeah, that's a really nice nod on a nice little plane, a little jet setter as he goes around and does more theme parks around Europe. Thank you very much. And let's go and find something to do. Woohoo! A bit far away. Yes.
Johnny reckons better a Jolly Rocker or Legoland or this Jolly Roger here.
I'm assuming both of them are probably as forceless as each other. Oh no, the taxis have broken down. There's a maintenance man on it, on the case, trying to get it fixed.
It's a common sight at Chessington, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, did yours lift it up like that?
No,
Wow.
Some serious trouble, that one.
Yeah, that's a lovely little ship. Well, on the oh my god, I need to concentrate on steering. On the pedalos. Hey. Oh Christ, I'm not doing very well. He said keep to the right hand side, and those lot are definitely on the left. And therefore we're going to bash into them deliberately. No. This is, I'd say, peaceful. It's bloody tiring. That's where the fireworks get taken off, go off. Christ, you really have to multitask here. Oh, it's also
a leg
knackering.
workout as well, isn't it?
It is a proper leg workout. It's not what I've come here for. I've come here for a nice view of megaphobia. Probably not a good view here. Oh dear, it's very tiring. Right, let's paddle over to it. Geeky shots. Hey! Oh, lovely pedalos. That was wonderful. It wasn't relaxing whatsoever. I don't know whether this is relaxing. He gets to sit on a nice little camp chair and wire up all the fireworks. And this is clearly where they come off. Get set off now. In front of Megaphobia. I think they used to do them behind it, but I don't think the land's available anymore. So yeah, just here, nice and peaceful, lovely.
Serious about this?
They are serious about it. We're just having a quick look at the fireworks setup and the DJ thing.
Yeah.
And they've got some lights and some flamethrowery stuff.
Starts at 9:30.
Yeah, so that's Colour Fest, which is the music, and you can buy UV powder and chuck it at each other and stuff, and it gets everywhere. There's a little bit on the floor over there. So if you don't want to get covered in that, you stay well away from it. So we'll probably be up there or something like that, just to be slightly out of the way. Right, let's have a nosy and see what tobogganiness is. Have you ever done a toboggan?
Does the one at Toverland count? No, it's powered.
No, I don't think so.
This will be my first official one.
Nice. Oh look, there's some cowgirls. Interesting.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Lovely. Yes, toboggan time. Oh yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. And there's a double. Hopefully I won't have a slow person in front of me. Let's find out on toboggan. Well, no filming on road, so you won't find out. But I'll let you know afterwards, because I'm a nice person and the queue isn't terrible. It's just here, so what's this, probably about 10-15 minutes or so. Yes, tobogganing. The speed of the bobsled is controlled entirely by you. It's possible to turn the sled over. Please enjoy the ride, but drive carefully. Love it. And also, get off the bloody fence. Oh god, there's loads of people all together. I'm very close to the one in front. I should have got the instructions just to keep more space behind me, but no, I was like, nope, I know my stuff. I'm intelligent. And he was like, okay, off you go. But no. So now I just hope I've got 4 teenagers in front of me, and all 4 of them need to be good and speed down just like this kid over here. That's what we need. Oh, it's a risky business. Let's find out. Well, you won't, but I'll film. There's Carl in the background. Right. See you in a bizzle. It didn't work for me. I caught up with the person in front relatively quickly on the first bend. So I had to be careful behind. Oh, it's got a huge gap I've managed to get off. Got a fake thing. There we go, look at that. Now that is a master of how to do it. Wow. Say it's his first time. I'm very impressed. Well done. I've brought the right person along with me today. The right person. Let's run up to him.
Nathan's still here. Is Nathan still here?
What did you think?
Oh, that was loads of fun. That was like, there's genuine like peril there. Like honestly, there were times I was like, I did slow down a few times during the break, so I was like, I'm going over here if I don't.
You had a large gap. You were lucky. As I got off, you were only a quarter way up the lift hill. I thought you were relatively
so
behind
the guy
me,
at the front said
yeah.
you can go as fast as you want, there's no one in front of you, so
yeah.
I was like, yeah, but then towards the end I'm like, I need to...
Yeah, I had to slow down pretty quickly on, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But no, it's a really good bobsleigh. One of the...
No, it was really good fun, yeah. I was quite surprised at how much speed you pick up, because with other people you see them going a bit slowly.
Yeah.
So from a first time point of view, you don't know what potential speed it has.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
really enjoyed
For the first time of doing these and the first time of this track, the speed you were getting round that corner at the end was decent.
Yeah, that was,
Very decent. You looked professional as you went in. You're like, boof, look at that. You've got the right amount of braking. Oh, well done. As I was saying on the camera, I've brought the right person here, or come along with the right person. Fantastic. Right, what shall we do? Shall we do another Megaphobia?
Yeah.
Whilst we're here? You may as well, mightn't you?
Some smoke effects.
Oh wow. We're testing it out. Oh, and the cowboys are on the stage. Maybe the music will start soon. Ooh, copyright music. That'll be fun. And we're off. And towards the back, not at the very back, but towards the back. Opinion?
Yeah. I'll say it, UK's best coast, wooden coaster. I think it's UK's best.
Yeah, UK's best coaster. Everybody else.
Quite, but
son
no.
off.
Wooden coaster. Yeah, hands down. Sorry, Wicker Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that just rides really, really well. Laterals, the drops, the elements. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
It's a stunning ride. Obviously, as it gets warmer throughout the day, it gets quicker. And they've started singing. Yes, Megaphobia, brilliant. Yeah. I don't want to go home. I thought it was a dad and a daughter or something similar, but it looks like it's only the dad's interested. Let's see whether he manages it. Oh! No, he did not. Oh, it was a proper trouser raiser. I don't think she's interested now. Back to speed. We say they've repainted the supports, but not very well. Oh dear. Yes, another slow, rickety speed for us. Eventually, if we can ever watch it go over. One day we just need to speed it up, just rewind it, go to the bar and zoom it up the lift hill. Oh, you can't even see the airtime hill. There we go. Boing. It's a lovely instant walk on with no queue. 2 trains. I wonder if they'll keep 2 trains on forever or whether they'll get rid of one. I suppose it's very easy just to leave one on the side. We'll see. But yes, speed. And it's flipping speedy. Thank you, speed. We're now just counting down the hours until the fireworks and the show starts, which is about 3 hours time. What's a shame is you can see the lights. The PLC is on for bounce. Obviously it will not be on today. It's a shame. It's all powered up, all ready, waiting for someone to use it. Alas, no use for us. Yes, I think it'll be a few megaphobias, a few more watching waterfall and people going down there because it's bloody hilarious. An ice cream or 2, a chill out, and then fireworks time. It's a nice day at Oakwood.
am ymweld â Pharc Thema Oakwood. Dymunwn siwrne diogel getre I chi, ac yn gobeithio gweld chi eto'n fuan. Thank you for visiting Oakwood Theme Park. We wish you a safe journey home and hope to see you again soon.
And now we're in the car park. Yes, the end of Oakwood. A very long day indeed. Well, we only spent about 10 hours there. Well, we had about an hour away in Haverfordwest, but obviously first time. What did you think overall?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously new park point of view, loved having the new experiences, so that's a massive plus for me. From an assessment point of view, the park itself, it's quite clear that it needs some investment. There are certain areas that have been sort of left to rot, and there are potential in some places. The Neverland area, that was probably the only area that was properly themed, and I quite like my theming in theme parks. So that was quite cute. Obviously, not to the standard of other well-themed areas, but for Oakwood, it's good. And there are some decent rides, decent coasters there, which I really enjoy. And I said Megaphobia was probably my highlight, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say definitely #1 Woody in the UK. And Speed was pretty good as well. Yeah, it lived up to its name. So
yeah, Speed is incredibly speedy. We did it again towards the end of the day, and it was rocketing through. If it had a bit more profiling, so it didn't like try and rip your brain out of your skull, it'd be actually a fantastic ride. But it's pretty good, and Megaphobia gets better and better as you go through the day. It was absolutely fantastic. And the fireworks, although I do believe pretty much exactly the same show, if not exactly the same show as last year, really decent. And for a first time viewer, I imagine it was
very, very impressed. I mean, you look at the park and, you know, rides closed and stuff like that, and stuff left to rot, and then you see the production they put on at the end. It shows the potential and what they are capable of, and it was a nice way to end the park day and to send all the visitors home satisfied and happy, you know. So yeah, very impressed with the production they put on at the end of the day.
You can tell the guests are proper getting into it, and they know exactly their audience. Like the lead up to it, the UV party and stuff like that was really nice to watch. We're clearly far too old for it.
But it was a nice atmosphere. It was a good atmosphere.
They were all having a bloody great time. It was really good. So well done, Oakwood. It is, as you say, really rough around the edges. It needs a lot of love and attention, but oh my god, the light, help.
There we go.
There we go. But ultimately, the park is on the right kind of trajectory. All it needs is investment. If Aspro actually spends some money in the place and keeps spending money rather than just one-off investments every 10 years or so, it could go back to where it used to be. And that would be really nice to see. If I won the Euro Millions, I would buy Oakwood. Oakwood would be, because the foundations are set in there really, and all it needs is a bit of love and money essentially to get back on track. But yes, thank you ever so much for watching us today, and thank you, Harlid, for inviting me actually.
You're welcome. And it's been exciting making my, I'd say it's making my vlog debut. So
that's it. Maybe we'll see more of you in the future potentially.
Who knows?
We never know. You might know in the future. Ooh. Anyway, yes, thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff, because that helps out the channel and it helps out the editor who is watching and probably making a comment down below right now. Thanks very much, guys. See you again soon. Ta-da!